Dear student of Standard 8, welcome to my economics class. Today I will discuss chapter 14, lecture 2. Our chapter's name is Sustainable Development Goals. In the last class, you have learned about objectives of MDG, goals of SDG, and importance of SDG. Today, you will learn about actions needed to achieve SDG. So, to achieve SDG by 2030, we have many things to do, isn't it? So, at first, we have to work for the development and conservation of the elements of the environment. We know that environment has two types of elements, natural elements, and example is soil, water, trees, aquatic plants, animals, hills, etc. And social elements, that is religion, caste, culture, heritage, economic system. So, these elements differentiate one society from another one. So, we have to work for the development and conservation of both the elements. And we are to work within our existing situation for sustainable development. Number 2, we know that there are three major areas of sustainable development, and these are environment, economy, and society. So, we have to add these three components with any kind of development programs. Number 3, we have to find out the sustainable technology to protect the environment from natural calamities. We know that climate is an important issue to think about environment. If we take a closer look at the world around, we can see the result of climate change. The influence of both favorable and unfavorable weather is also evident in the climate of Bangladesh. The soil of our country is fertile enough to grow crops because of favorable weather, but the unfavorable weather makes our lives miserable, isn't it? Like, for example, we have to face hazards and disasters like cyclone, storm, flood, drought, tornado, heavy rainfall, cold wave, etc. And as a result, our climate is losing its usual characteristics because of the ongoing progress of civilization, including changes in lifestyle, use of newer technology in development, affinity to consumption, etc. As a result, the temperature of the globe is increasing and we are facing the greenhouse effect. Not only that, ecological balance is hampered due to climate change. Gradually, humans and animals are facing extinction. To tackle this situation, we have to find out sustainable technology to protect the environment. Number 4, in order to keep natural and social environment intact, we have to plant more trees and have to reduce of cutting trees. We know that climate might change, but we will be able to cope with the newer changes. For this to work, special attentions are needed to keep the natural and social environment intact. For example, forest is an important source of our natural resources, and due to rapid urbanization, the population grows. Trees are used for fuel, furniture, and houses. Trees save human lives by providing necessary oxygen. On the other hand, taking carbon dioxide exhaled by human beings, trees maintains balance between animals and plants. So we have to continue tree plantation alongside cutting trees for our development and prosperities. Number 5. To ensure sustainable city and society, we have to arrange planet, forests, pure drinking water, clean water body, open playground, park, sanitation system, etc. So, how will be a sustainable city and society like? So, huge buildings necessary means factories and institutions have been constructed in cities. So, these infrastructure development are not always sustainable development. So, when there will be planet, forest, pure drinking water, clean water body, open playground, park, sanitation system are ensured, these development can turn to sustainable development. Number 6. We have to emphasize the conservation of terrestrial and aquatic animals. So in this case, if we are serious about environmental balance, we have to emphasize the conservation of aquatic and terrestrial animals. We have the enormous Bay of Bengal. Various kinds of aquatic animals live there. They help maintain balance of nature. The main source of aquatic resources of fisheries. Many fish species have been acting to meet up our needs. So we have to introduce such technology so that our needs can be met without causing any extinction of our fisheries. Again, the birds of the forest are included in the terrestrial life. If we kill them without thinking of their breeding and conservation, gradually they will be extinct from the earth. We have to save them to save us. We have the largest mangrove forest, the Sundarbans, and its main attraction is the Royal Bengal tiger. The number of tiger is decreasing in the Sundarbans because of consistent killing. The experts identify it as a dangerous sign. So, we must give more emphasis the conservation of terrestrial and aquatic animals. Number 7. We have to undertake sustainable fuel program to stop environment pollution. We know that low cost pollution free fuel is very essential in our daily life. Fossil fuel harms our environment to a large extent. The use of coal and oil may be mentioned in this regard. The global warming is on the increase because of their excessive use. As a result, the climate is changing and biodiversity is hampered. We have to undertake sustainable fuel program to stop it. If we can implement sustainable fuel program, the other goals related to SDG are more likely to achieve. Number 8, we have to ensure equality between production, consumption and proper distribution management. If we want to reach a balanced position economically, our prime concern will be to remove poverty from every sphere. We have to ensure equality between production, consumption, and proper distribution management. Number 9, we have to create responsible consumers and implement necessary production strategies. We have to create responsible consumers and implement necessary production strategies. For this, congenial working environment needs to be created. To achieve economic growth, we all have to work together irrespective of male and female. Number 10. To ensure equal participation of male and women in development work. Number 10. So in this case, we know that the women in the society still fall behind in terms of power and competency. They are not genetically conditioned in this way, rather this is caused by the prevailing situation. Women can possess equal power and competency as men in the society, although a man and a woman have different physical characteristics. So, to ensure equal participation of men and women in our development work, we must provide a level playing field in terms of opportunities for women. The state has to shoulder more responsibilities in this regard. 50% of our total population is women, and we cannot think of holistic development keeping this 50% population of the society backward. The women can play vital roles in different areas if they are provided with proper education and training, or if they are not allowed to express their opinions and given opportunities for free movement. This issue needed to be addressed properly to work for the sustainable development. Number 11, we have to be more careful in case of establishing of peace and discipline in the society. So, in this case, we have to be more careful so that peace and discipline in every sphere of the society is maintained and justice is established all over the country. Different social, political, and economic institutions should be more strengthened. The shortcomings of these institutions have to be identified on regular basis, and necessary practical measures should be taken for removing them. Number 12, we have to work together irrespective of male and female. Our development experts have identified 5 important components for sustainable development plans. These are people, planet or this earth, progress, peace and partnership. We all are the partners of all development, good and bad of this earth. We have to work together to ensure all sorts of global environment, peace and safety. To implement SDG, everyone's participation is needed, and so everyone such as students, teachers, officers, employees, civil societies, boys and girls have to be encouraged. Through our integrated participation, we could get a world which is developed economically, socially, politically and environmentally. Thus, a sustainable, beautiful and safe future can be created. Now, initiatives taken by Bangladesh to achieve SDG. Here, at first, inclusion in 5 years plan. So, our government establish or makes different 5 year plans. So we have to we have to implement these 5 year plans properly. Number 2, increasing food production and safety. Number 3, reducing maternal and child mortality. Pollution free and natural ponds and pure water. Reduction of carbon emission and renewable affordable fuel. Ensuring quality education. Strengthening democratic institution and increasing partnership. So, dear students, you have to memorize these points, that is initiatives taken by Bangladesh to achieve SDG. So, today up to this, everyone stay at your home safely. Thank you everyone.